So you're gonna be a dad. So you're gonna be a dad. Congratulations. It's really exciting. Let's try it with the tooth in. Hi, Carter here from the Finn family, and you're gonna be a dad. Congratulations. The hard part's over. The easy, fun part starts now. Wait, no, I messed that up. The fun part's over. The hard part starts now. But it's rewarding. I think it's a rewarding experience to raise such a young... I had notes. Where the fuck are my notes? Here they are, folks. Congratulations. Because you looked up this video, you're already off to a great start and you're already a great father. Because you're doing the research, so you're not just showing up the day of and winging it. So for that, be proud, and you're off to a great start. This video will go through 5 tips that I wish I knew when I was going in for our first kid. And then there's going to be a part 2 video as well, where I have 5 other tips. So 10 in total if you're interested. Okay, I'm going to go get rid of this baby. I'm going to go dump her off upstairs. You guys now know I am a dad. Look, I got one right here. Not a big deal or anything. She's just super cute. But I'm going to go drop her off with her mother so you and I can have a little bit of a chat without all the extra baggage. Finally, I thought she'd never leave. Okay. Tip number 1, and number 1 and 2 I'd say are the most important, but I also saved the third most important one for video part 2, just so you go and watch it. But tip number 1, definitely one of the most important things, is I'm out of breath. Let's just relax. We're making a video. Everyone loves you. You're doing great. I appreciate it. Tip number 1 that I would suggest, that I think is definitely one of the most important ones, is to bring lots of food. You may be at the hospital for several hours, you may be there for a couple of days, and you don't want to be stuck just running down to the cafeteria and eating whatever food they have provided there for you. So what I do every time I go to the hospital, because with our 2 kids, unfortunately they brought us to the hospital a few times over the years, the best thing you can do is make mom as comfortable as possible, and you as well. And we all know food can play a big part in making us feel comfortable and feeling at home. So what I do is I bring a big wheelie rolling cooler to the hospital, filled with ice packs and all the things that mom would want to snack on that would make her feel like she's at home. So this is anything from milk and cereal and bowls and some cutlery so she can have some cereal as she's laying in bed in between contractions or things like that, or just as we're waiting. Smoothies that are pre-made, just so you can get your nutrients in, so you're not just crushing bagels and stuff from the calf. Granola bars, takeout sandwiches that you might like. Really just almost treat it like a picnic and you're going somewhere or going camping for a couple days. Bring tons of food, and it just makes the experience much better. And selfishly too, when you're sitting there, you can just start crushing all this food and it gives you something to do. And yeah, it just makes the experience much better to have something that you know is going to be good and you're not relying on the hospital to provide it. Tip number 2 that I think is just as important as number 1 is the food. It's similar in the sense that you're controlling the environment. So when you're going to the hospital for labor, it's really the mom going into battle. She's dealing with everything. She's going to have the stress, the fear, all of that stuff that goes into their mental state that they're going to deliver a baby, which I can't imagine doing. What we can do as the dads is control the environment around her. So bring a little Bluetooth speaker so you can play some pump-up jams when the mood calls for it, some spa music when you just want to relax. You can obviously play no music when you want it calm, but this way you can at least play some different styles of music and really help mom get through the ebbs and flows. And it's definitely much better than just being in the boring hospital room for the period of time that you're there. So definitely tunes are a must. Another thing that I would add to this controlling the environment tip is to bring decorations. Now, this is an over and above thing, but that's what you're looking to do when you're going to the hospital, because these are the things that makes the day memorable for the mom, and also gives her some things to feel proud about, that her baby daddy is this involved and cares this much about her. So I went to the dollar store and I picked up happy birthday confetti. I picked up happy birthday banners and put them on the wall. I would put, I had these little battery powered candles, so I was putting those around the room, and we had birthday hats and all this stuff because it was the kids' 0th birthday. So wanted to make it a celebration, and I think that goes a long way too for the mom, because when she's there and when she's laying there, that's got to be a terrifying experience for her. So when all of a sudden you out of your backpack pull out happy birthday balloons and things like that, well, maybe not balloons, latex, hospitals, big issue. But when you pull out your paper decorative things and it says happy birthday, it's just a reminder that this is a happy day and not a scary day. So it's like, wow, this is my kid's first birthday, in a sense, or 0th birthday. This is awesome, and it's just kind of fun, and the nurses love it, and it's just kind of, it creates a better atmosphere for the mom, which is ultimately all you can do. So tip number 3 for you guys is to know the birth plan. So yeah, what is a birth plan? It's basically when your partner thinks of how she wants the labor to go, whether it's no meds or definitely meds, or there's a few different options of what you might want to have go as best case scenario. It's important to at least know that. So if she's ever at a point where she's in the middle of a contraction, and then there's a question the doctor or the nurse has, hey, what's the plan here? At least you can add some level of answer there, so your wife can just focus on breathing and being comfortable and not have to answer each question that the nurse might have for her, and you can step in and be like, oh no, so this is definitely how we want to go and do that. Step number 4, this is a bit of a bonus one. This is just pure brownie points, but again, your partner's going through so much that it's nice to do these over and above things that are going to be very meaningful to your partner. But you will have some downtime. So I do suggest this as an option. Bring a pad of paper, bring a pen, and just kind of journal or write things down, or write a love letter to your wife, because you're going to have such an immense feeling of empathy and love for your partner when you're sitting there crushing your 4th granola bar, and she is what my wife described as, it's like competing in an Ironman with doing no training. That's the kind of level of pain and emotion they're feeling. You'll be able to jot down some things, and you might be able to write a letter that you hand to her whenever, after she gives birth, at the kid's 1st birthday, to write some things down about how much this partner means to you. The feelings are going to be there, so if you can jot them down and then give them to your partner at any point, it'll mean a lot. Tip number 5. Step number 5 is don't pass out. Do everything you can so you don't become another patient in that hospital room, because ultimately we all want to be tough dads, and it's a tough start if you pass out. But I'm not laughing, because you might have a buddy that this has happened to. He just hasn't told you this. It happens more than you might realize. I have a buddy it happened to, and he's a tough dude. But yeah, you can't take that one back, so try not to pass out. Tune into video number 2. I'm going to link it right here at the end of this video. I'm going to do tips 6 through 10. I saved one of the best tips for part 2, so you do watch it, and it is a good one. So I do suggest tuning into part number 2, but I do want to say, you watch this video and you're probably going to watch other videos. So let me tell you, no matter how much research you do, you won't feel ready until the baby comes, because you won't be. But it's a sink or swim thing, and like I said earlier, the fact that you're looking up this stuff, you're already off to an amazing start as a dad, doing a lot, doing as much as you can. So yeah, good luck, enjoy. It's a wild time. Take pictures, and yeah, take care of the mom, because because she needs it and she deserves it, and she's doing enough for your family, so you better do everything you can for her. So yeah, peace out. See you in video number 2.
Please like and subscribe. Please like and subscribe.